Susie, the crash happened right here behind me, and it is amazing that the two young men who were inside survived. And it's probably too early to say that this group of strangers saved their lives, but it certainly is possible that they are unexpected heroes. And tonight, one of them shared a story with me.
When I looked in the rearview mirror, I saw a car flying, and that's when I made an illegal U-turn.
When David Hoffman saw this white Acura flip upside down, he didn't think twice about what to do.
Ran towards the car to help them flip it back because they were suffocating. The whole weight were on top of them.
He wasn't the only one who heard the moans of the two young men trapped inside the car after witnesses say this truck turned left in front of the Acura that may have been speeding and clipped it, causing the sedan to lose control and hit a semi driving toward it in oncoming traffic.
There was so many people, some were women, and we flipped it over and it felt like it was a feather.
A lot of people run from situations like this. We were in shock of the number of people that ran towards in an attempt to help these two individuals that are obviously hurt badly.
Oh my God, I got so scared. I started crying because I was like, they're dead.
Maria Villegas saw the whole thing, called 911, fearing the worst. She watched as dozens of people flipped the car over while others directed traffic away from the crash.
In a way it's good, and another one is bad because, you know, they told you when you see something, don't move it, but they were just trying to help.
David Hoffman says given the choice again, he wouldn't hesitate to jump in and help.
It's something like out of the ordinary. Someone told me to go and help out, because what if it was me or one in my family? I would want somebody to help, you know? Because I think if we never done that, they probably would have been in a worse situation.
And the two young men remain in extremely critical condition. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. Jeff and Susie?